Yo, hey, yo, cheers, good morning, crypto fam, XRP fam, crypto enthusiasts, crypto newbies, and crypto pros alike. What's happening out there in the interwebs? Good morning. Oh, you guys can't see me. Hello. That's right. My hair's down still. I'm still a mess. That's right. Hello. You can't have long hair and be a rapper. You can't have a man bun and be a rapper, is what they told me. I said, too bad. I said, too bad. Good morning. Cheers. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Welcome back to Crypto Live Streams. What's happening? Tell me what you know. Smash the like button. What's happening with you guys? Hey, yo. What's happening? Yes, it's a different persona. When my hair is down, I'll talk like this. Hello and welcome to your crypto news, crypto mornings, and crypto life. Hello. Cheers. Good morning. Yo, what is up? Hey, thanks, Crypto Savage. What is up? How's it going? Abundance and prosperity to all, to XRP fam everywhere. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. To Crypto Savage, how generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Prosperity to the XRP community.
Abundance and prosperity to all. Cheers. Thank you so much. What's happening? What's happening out there, fam? Yes, we're doing a 25 XRP giveaway. I just saw Joshua joined because of the giveaway. That's cool. We're giving away XRP. All you have to do is retweet and follow and subscribe. Ta-da! Let's say hey to the room. What's happening, room? Cheers. What's up with Bob? What's up, Bob? Teddy Beer? David Henrique, Favorit, Diane, what is up? Greg Ghost, Corey, Ziegelman, Nicholas Gutierrez, what's up? Mr. Pace, Rufi, Ahmed, Nigel, Jack, what's happening, guys? David, Egbertina, Ralph, everybody smash the like button. Smash the like button. What's up? Ralphie, Favorite, to crypto. How are we all feeling? Bricks, Eve, what's up? What's up? Chrome, Edward, Sergerit, Dom, Ross, Jack, XRP Grind. Hello. What do you guys know? Hey, I dropped that rap. I dropped a rap. I know. It's a rap song. I'm not a rapper. Well, maybe I am now. I don't know how that works. Rufio. You're making me laugh, Jack. So we finally finished the audio. It's up. I put it up for free as a YouTube video. It's also going to be on Spotify. It's on Apple Play. If you have Apple or whatever, you can listen to it for free, I think. So it's on Apple Play, all the things. It's finally done. That's done. It's informative. If you share it, if you go and share it and retweet it or send it to people, it's at least informative. It at least shares some of the real knowledge of crypto or XRP, like what's happening with XRP tech, etc. I gave a little shout out to a couple peeps. They got some shout outs. Rob Lee and White's Wind and DS got shout outs in there. So that's finally done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. You can listen to it. You can bump it. What's happening with the with the bull run? Is the bull run because of the rap? Did the rap make a bull run happen? That's what Yahoo Finance said. Yahoo Finance saying that possibly the XRP rap gets some kind of award, possibly like the best rap in crypto or something, best rap in XRP. I don't know exactly what they said. It's up for some kind of award. I think it's going to get an award of some kind. Again, it's up for free for you to listen to. It's going to be on Spotify probably tomorrow. It depends on how long it takes. That's exactly right. Jed was trying to sell. Apparently, so yeah, Jed's been trying to sell more than he's supposed to. Jed seems like the biggest problem for XRP right now. Like every time we have a run, he's like, I want out. And he just throws huge chunks of XRP out. Is Jed the one dumping and pumping the market? Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. To Crypto Savage says Jed was sad for his tactic to sabotage XRP bull run past couple days. He must be really salty. Really salty. He was trying to sell over 100K XRP a day. Well, that's crazy. 122 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. He'll run out eventually. I agree. Yesterday, I ended the stream by saying, like, I don't know if we can say it's a guarantee, XRP, etc., something. But afterwards, I felt like, man, aside from saying it's a guarantee, it's a pretty good bet. I think, honestly, I can't say guarantee still, but I can say it's a really high probability of XRP dominance. That's why I made that tweet and that bet. That's why I said I'd pay out 100,000 drops to all the peoples that retweeted the tweet if it didn't hit dominance by the end of this year. It's because I really believe XRP can accumulate value that fast. Look how fast it went 10 cents up. Yesterday, I was sitting there watching it at 46 cents in Binance, and boom, it blew up. It went straight to 50 cents, 52 cents. It popped down for a minute, and now it's back up 55, 56. I think we saw 56 for a second. So 56 cents from 46 cents inside of less than 24 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, Bricks is right. Maybe Jed knows something we don't. We don't know, maybe. Or, yeah, when the banks bring constant volume, it won't matter. It won't matter at all. Yeah, you know what? I heard that they were going to invite me to the Grammys just to sit me here next to Britney Spears. So I might not be winning any awards, but I might be switching seats with Carson Daly and Fred Durst. Anyway, agreed. Yeah, it's a scare tactic. What's up, Ahmed? What's going on, fam? How are you? You can guarantee for me. Thanks, Great Pate. Thanks for that. Thanks for guaranteeing for me. It means a lot. Looking at the article this morning that came out on Forbes, we did a video on that. It was XRP, Ripple on Forbes talking about second largest cryptocurrency on CEO, bullish bet. That video, a short little edit we did, just because we haven't done an edit in a minute, went up. It's pretty much just talking about what we already have seen is not that big a deal. It's already not that big a deal. What they're talking about is speculation. I really don't think it was from Coinbase. What is up with the Coinbase nonsense? Everybody's like, Coinbase might list some coins. They might list some coins. And then everybody gets excited. I don't think that's the reason people are excited. I don't think that means anything. But again, the article did reference Coinbase speculating about adding tokens based off of their jurisdiction, off their clarity inside the jurisdiction they're in. Obviously different assets available in different places for different people. It sounds like not really that great. It really sounds like not that exciting as far as news. It just means that they're trying to add tokens, whatever ones they can say are going to be legal. I just retweeted that. I was on Twitter a second ago looking around, and I just saw that tweet by the Modern Investor. He said that he thinks that could literally, Coinbase could be obliterated by Backed. I agree. Oh, you know what? This is it right here. Sid Vicious tweeted this morning. He said, the significance of this truth: when NYSE launches their own crypto exchange, Backed, the global digital asset system, it'll allow people to buy, sell, and store crypto assets with them. I think Coinbase might be obliterated by Modern Investor. Clara B chiming in with a smart little ditty. I have a feeling Coinbase is involved in the Graham plan. They are a market maker, whether we like it or not. I could see Coinbase being acquired by Facebook and becoming just like an arm of Facebook, so it wouldn't matter. But yeah, thinking about, you know what? Clara B's right. Coinbase, they're the same owners. Coinbase, CoinDesk, and Ripple Labs have one of the same seed founders, one of the same parent seed founders. This is pretty spot on. I think that obviously Coinbase is not in any place necessarily to do anything other than jump in line. They're just trying to stay relevant, says XRP Grind. I agree 100%. They're just trying to stay relevant. It's hard to say what that means for them right now. They just want to probably be in the clear. This is also another big thing that happened. Joseph Young tweeting this morning. Samsung's moving towards making their own ASIC. So that means that we're still so far behind this conversation. People are still building out on Ethereum today. People are still building out on Ethereum. We've been referencing and talking about XRP dominance for a while. For over 6 months, we've been doing live streams and edit videos talking about XRP dominance and what that means looking forward. This is a very long road ahead. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen October 1st, but I think we're headed that way. I've made the bet. I'm placing the higher probability by the end of the year that XRP will have dominance, seeing a majority of the value of crypto lying in XRP at that time, in the XRP ledger. That would be a pretty interesting bet for me to place because Samsung is still so far behind the conversation that they're moving toward making ASIC chips. Why is this basically not important for XRP and for Ripple Labs? Well, because XRP and Ripple Labs don't have for-profit miners, right? They don't incentivize their miners to mine the chain, so they don't need chips. They don't need ASICs. It's interesting to look at, right? It's interesting to think about specifically what that means for profit mining. Samsung jumping into it, building out ASIC chips to compete with Bitmain. Too long didn't read version. Samsung wants to compete with Bitmain, developing their own ASICs. What does that mean? Looking at mining as an old conversation? The conversation focused on mining right now. What does that really mean? It means XRP is not only still looking really gold, it also means that people still are pretty far behind. Samsung not really even understanding, or they're just misinformed about the networks, about the potential of these systems, jumping on board with the for-profit proof-of-work mining. What is up, Ray? What is up? Yeah, Coinbase is definitely hated by a lot of people. Clara B says Coinbase is not very popular, but they are part of the grand plan. Ripple's involved with that. XRP Grind says, oh man, I am literally having trouble breathing. Side note rant. I went to the trampoline park and was doing a bunch of backflips, and I literally, there's a muscle in my back. It's so sore, it hurts to breathe or move. I'm literally feeling it. Every move I make. I was like, oh God. Oh, my back hurts. Anyway, Joshua says Ether for web monetization. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm pretty sure Codius is opening up to Ether. I don't know. Is Coil opening up to Ether as well? Is Coil open up to interoperably functioning with other blockchains? I think Coil right now is only focused on XRP, so web monetization is only with XRP right now. That does not necessarily doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to change in the future. Eric Milchat chiming in saying XRP is centralized. Unfortunately, sir, you are behind. XRP is not centralized at all. They actually are completely decentralized. In fact, arguably more decentralized than Bitcoin is, with the majority of miners running from Bitmain in China. People would say XRP is more decentralized than Bitcoin Core. One more just in case. I hope Bernie runs again. You guys are talking about presidents, okay? BTC is owned by 4 people. Literally, yes. What's up? I'd cash out without Coinbase. Yeah, Coinbase is probably not the best for cashing out. If you guys are thinking about cashing out, they have a whole separate video about that, etc. Jack Levy's right. That's actually the first time I'm Batman. Sounds like Batman when he sets up all the phones in Gotham to work together. I like your style, Vitver. Jack Levy just said, you're getting old like the rest of us. That was literally my first thought. I was like, oh man, I'm getting old. I'm getting old like the rest of us. It's rough. My back is going to be fine, though. Hopefully I'll be fine. Whoa, Rob Lee, what up? Thank you so much. Did you hear? Rob, did you hear the rap, bro? Rob Lee, thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. It means a lot. 8-8. I love the 8-8s. I appreciate your support. And also, I gave you a little bit of a shout out love in the rap. I hope you heard it. I hope you liked that. Just you and Wheats, man. You and Wheats together. Y'all got some shout outs in the raps because you guys keep the wheel spinning. You guys keep the wheel spinning. Woo! Claire B, thank you.
New gold musical notes. I love it. Musical notes.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. What is up? Thank you so much again, Rob Lee. It means a lot. And thanks again, Claire B. Yeah, please do. That was going to be what I was going to say. I'm moving forward with the rap video. Obviously, I just wanted to get the audio out because I feel like you guys were really excited about it. And I was really excited about it. Interestingly enough, the video I'm doing, I'm putting forward, my own music video, but I put the song up and I'm going to put it up somewhere you guys can download it if anybody wants to remix it or do a music video or anything like that. Like XRP Grind just said, he's going to try and remix the rap. Please do that. Please feel free. If you remix it and you find one you like and we like it, I'll put it up on iTunes too, on Spotify, so people can listen to it for free as well. I'm excited about that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. So I obviously think Samsung is heading this direction because they think there's going to be a time here. There's going to be a whole time frame inside of crypto gaining legitimacy and XRP not necessarily finding the support yet that it will have, the inevitable support. I think that threshold, the in-between threshold, is what Samsung is betting on is as a profitable moment for them. So looking at competing with Bitmain to build out ASICs as a profit endeavor for their company, that might be interesting to watch. It might be interesting to see what Samsung does with this. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, Claire B. I appreciate it. I tried my best. I deleted probably 40 different rap songs. Deleted 40 rap songs before I finished that one. I would say more, but I think about 40 or so songs got deleted while I was trying to figure that one out, while I was trying to put that one together. Finally, one was good enough. It made it out. It made it through the gates. Is the rap open source? Totally. It's an open source rap. Exactly. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Yes, it's obviously open source. So Samsung, what is their plan? Obviously, they're gonna try to make some money with some chips, with some ASIC chips. I looked also that we had an interesting update with Swift in China. So this came out today. A global payment system cashes in on the yuan's increased use. Learn Chinese. Swift has developed infrastructure to support the Chinese language to connect the world's second largest economy with the international institutions and companies. There is obviously a lot of dot connecting happening right now with RippleNet and with Swift and what's happening with the Asia corridor. What are we building out there? What's happening with the Swift financial network? I had recently learned of some interesting information about Swift, and I haven't figured out how to package it for you guys yet. It's kind of insider information in a way. I can't say exactly what it is yet, but this is really good news. The whole idea that we're seeing the same areas that are being highlighted by Swift, being highlighted by RippleNet, being highlighted by emerging, payment corridors and blockchain tech around the world. And also looking at, yesterday I saw someone was speculating that the website just changed so that Ripple no longer has 3 products. It just has one. It just has one product. To clear up any confusion that I think people might have about the suite of products, thinking about XRapid, XVIA, XCurrent. Instead, now it's just one product, RippleNet, I think flying under the umbrella of convergence, as we've said before. This is a web archive machine, so you can see if you use the web archive machine, they had them all separate. It was separate applications that they had on the site, and now they put them together. I think it's just for ease of conversation, so that people can have a conversation easily about what is happening, instead of having the discussion continually focus on like, wait, what is it? X current? Is it X via? Is it X rapid? Instead of having this conversation, they decided to put everything together, so it's just one RippleNet. That's it. It's just RippleNet now. And looking at the RippleNet being tied to obviously the hundreds of bank partners they have. Hundreds of bank partners. So people are saying convergence. We're calling convergence. I don't know if we have an official announcement on that yet. So we can't say officially it's convergence time, but that's what we're speculating. Crypto Dave says a Swift partnership will never happen. Ripple says it simply has nothing to offer. I can tell you right now that's not true. I know for a fact, I have insider information that I cannot share with you right now, but I guarantee you that is wrong. Swift needs XRP. They might not need Ripple, but they need XRP. That's for sure. That's very, very for sure. Bro, I'm telling you right now, Crypto Dave, bro. Crypto Dave, brah. We have made it pretty far into the stream, and we don't have our FUD blockers on. I might need to be prepared. Yeah, basically what it comes down to is I can see how RippleNet could say that right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean the conversation won't change. It doesn't mean that the conversation won't change. We're looking at something obviously emerging that's bigger than most of us can grasp. That's why there's so many different emerging partnerships and NDAs and these payment corridors being developed. It's not unlikely. It's not unlikely that we would say that they would say that and then turn around and say, actually, you know what? We were wrong. We do have a use case. Crypto Dave, believe you me, I understand what you're trying to say, but I know for a fact. I have information that I know you don't have that brings to light and highlights the reason. This is why we talk about some of these basic principles so much. And we talk about this every now and then. We talk about these complex ideas. We take complex ideas and we boil them down to have a level of basic comprehension so we can have a discussion about them. Now, what's way better than me feeding you a fish is me teaching you how to fish. Most of the people that are looking at this technology and understanding what's happening, they can see through some of the headlines easier than others because they have the curse of knowledge. They have the curse of knowledge that gives them the ability to look at what's being shared, and they get extra information. They get more information than the average person because they already know certain things, specific things about the industry, about what's happening, about the technology, about the current standard of what's happening in that industry. I really, really think, hey, thanks, Clara B, for dropping that link that he was trying to drop. Yeah, let's check this out. Let's look at it. Give us the information. Ripple, we're not here to replace Swift. We're here to replace Swift, not partner with it. Is this what you wanted? A Swift partnership will never happen. It simply has nothing to offer. That's a pretty good title. It's a pretty good headline. I'll give it to you. It does have a headline right here that says exactly what you're saying. I'm not going to argue with that. But I will say, this does not necessarily guarantee anything. Crypto Dave, I agree with what you're saying. I appreciate your willingness to take part in the conversation, and for that, I applaud you. I'm saying Swift Network is a legacy system. It's an older legacy system. It has a lot of issues with it. It has a lot of security vulnerabilities with it. There's a reason that we're saying Ripple's not a part of Swift. It's going to replace it, because in the long term, that's what we're saying. In the long term, RippleNet replaces Swift. But in the short term, using one of the new rocket boosters from RippleNet, Swift might want to patch that rocket booster onto their equipment for a minute. If they can figure out how to get it, then they will do it. The idea really isn't exclusive. It's not exclusive. This is what we keep talking about. There's not an exclusion here. There's not an exclusion. There's an inclusion, right? So parts of RippleNet they want to use, and they want to use it as long as they can be profitable in doing so. The long-term position that we're looking at is that RippleNet removes the need for Swift entirely, right? But how long did it take banks to get to Swift? How long did it take banks to support Swift? It was created in the 70s, and they didn't jump on board for 2 decades. They didn't jump on board for 2 decades because they were so reluctant to make any changes until they needed to. And that's pretty much why you can see Swift taking the same role that the legacy banks took from the beginning. They're going at it at the adoption rate, innovation and adoption rate of a turtle, because there's no incentive for them to change unless they need to. And the need is arising very quickly. The need is arising for them to update their system very quickly, or else they will lose and miss out because of risks and failures and vulnerabilities to their system. Super simple stuff. Just super simple stuff. You got to realize, anybody actually watch that whole roundhouse table yesterday? Anybody watch the whole roundhouse table? How many people were really in there willing to have this conversation? And then how many actual congressmen were there? You know, how many actual congressmen were there? It's interesting to look at this stuff, because this is confusing. There's a lot of confusing information. It's a lot of heady stuff, and I think it's obvious that it's not going to be super cut and dry. There's going to be some some dots we're going to need to connect on our own. We're doing a good job. Hey, thanks, Maddie. Woo! Thanks, Maddie. Pew pew. Good morning. Good day. What's up? That's right. I think all of us have no idea. Honestly, Swift and JP Morgan Ledger is a half-ass immutable email service, broke-ass Swift 2.0. Thank you, Cryptoscape. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cryptoscape. Swift and JP Morgan's Ledger is a immutable email service. Thinking back to Andreas Antonopoulos, talking about why would banks use cryptocurrencies, referencing the intranet systems. So these systems that are closed off from the outside world, these systems that are vulnerable to security risks, more and more likely to become a risk, a security risk, highly risky for these banks to hold money in these systems. Andreas Antonopoulos talks about the benefit of these evolving, self-developing, self-propagating cryptocurrencies as standalone blockchains, as standalone siloed blockchains that then also have the function of interoperability. If you remember watching the roundhouse table yesterday, the roundhouse table yesterday, they did a really great job of talking about how bonds, how securities, how a lot of these legacy investment vehicles are going to be brought onto blockchains, and the intermediaries are going to disappear. So the intermediaries will be gone, and it'll be way easier to jump in, and as they referenced, it'll be easy to jump in and have a $10 portfolio with 10 different assets or stocks. You could never do that before. It's a really big change, and they need to do it right. Because we're starting to see the risks of all these closed off systems. Basically, any of these closed off systems, any of these intranets, any of these internal databases, they will no longer be able to compete. It doesn't matter how many they build. It doesn't matter how fast they make them. It's not even comparable. So, long story short, Swiffle coming soon. Swiffle coming soon. Coinbase just partnered with a token startup in bid to attract pro traders. This came out 2 days ago now, updated yesterday. The US-based crypto exchange Coinbase teamed up with a token-based trading protocol startup Caspian in an effort to boost its offering aimed at pro traders and financial firms. Wow. You know what also came out yesterday was I think it was SBI launching a stablecoin on Obian or something. It's crazy. It's crazy to look at. Yeah, Swiffle's ready. Swiffle's ready to go. XRP is a paradigm shift. I'm feeling so excited every day about XRP as far as like the possibilities that it brings to the table. And it's surprising. It's really surprising how little people want to consider it part of the exciting crypto adoption. People still to this day, oh, it's Orb. Thank you, Luis. People still to this day are like, Ripple controls XRP. Ripple's centralized, etc., etc. It's not. Yeah, thank you for that, Luis. I think it's Orb that I was thinking of. I think SBI is launching a stable coin with Orb, which is an Ethereum powered. Did I get that right? Tell me. Yeah, Circle launches USDC. I don't think that's what I was looking at. Well, this is pretty big. Either way. There was another one too. Another stable coin that I think was being pushed by, it's called S-Coin by SBI, and it's powered by, I think, Ethereum. I'm not sure. Again, looking at possibly a long standard of building on Ethereum has brought people to be building on it for now. Not going to be the case moving forward. I think obviously people will be building on XRP and Codius once that becomes easier or more standard. Yeah. I wasn't sure about that. Clara B, I wasn't really sure about that. I read into it. It's interesting to look at. Yeah, how many do we have now? Jack Levy's right. How many do we have? 19 stable coins? 20? 20 stable coins? Circle launches USDC stablecoin with support from more than 30 industry partners. Wow. Goldman funded. So Circle was at the roundtable yesterday talking about what they wanted to see with regulators, talking about how they wanted to see a single bracket over all the assets, looking for a simple regulator clarity, looking at no taxonomy. I heard a call out for less or easier or no taxonomy on digital assets, looking at how they're not securities and they're not regulated as a security was one of the call outs by Circle, I think. So Circle announced that they want to move forward in this space. They're excited about all these developments, and they're still looking around, wondering about the regulators, the clarity of the projects, and what they need. Yeah, Clara B, that's what I was thinking too. SBI is supposed to be Go XRP, and I think the more you look at this, the more you realize I think these are just businesses, right? And they're trying to maintain their profits. So they're looking at moving into whatever they think is going to work. So there's a lot of people building out on XRP. That's good news for XRP. There's a lot of individuals and a lot of developers, and there's a lot of base currency pairs going live. That's really good for XRP. I agree. But looking at businesses like SBI taking kind of like a hedge approach, like they're hedging their losses by developing and opening up other potentials, I think. So yeah, they're building a stable coin too, maybe a stable coin to use with XRP. Honestly, I would probably use SBI's stablecoin with XRP way more than I'd use Tether, personally. XRP and Bill Clinton blow my mind. I think even though we're really aware of this knowledge, I think we're excited and hyped up about this. People, most news and most information so reactive. A lot of people probably aren't going to know about Bill Clinton at Swell until after it happens. So the people are going to be reacting to it like, oh yeah, Bill was at Swell. Did you hear that? Billy Billy Clinton was at Swell. Ooh, really? Tell me more. Did he play a sax solo? I don't know. Let's check it out. Yeah, he might blow us away with his sax solo and his skills. I just saw Joshua just said there needs to be a classification standard between assets. I just saw the Ethereum protocol create a security protocol. So there's an ERC20 token. There's now an EI1440, I think, which is a security token for Ethereum. All of these different tokens are built to be interoperable on the ILP. So Joshua, that's why we're all excited about XRP so much, is because the people who built XRP, they also built ILP. The ILP is this big interoperable protocol layer that basically lets anything function on there, anything that we want to, anything like Bitcoin, Litecoin, ERC20s, EI1440s, all these different digital assets can be moved around and shared safely, cost effectively through what we're calling the ILP. That's why we always say ILP is key, because that's the protocol layer, basically the new blockchain internet layer that we're suggesting becomes a standard. Us, XRP enthusiasts, as well as the ILP builders, which is like IBM, Hyperledger, I think obviously Ripple, and part of like the other big building groups. I have no idea. Some other big consortiums are in that project as well, thinking about that's what they're doing. They're making it so you can safely send these tokens back and forth and keep their integrity and their information, the structure together. That's why. That's what's going on right now. ILP is key. That's right. ILP is key. Yeah. Roger K. As soon as I learned about the ILP, I was like, oh my goodness. Mind blown. That was me. Right when I learned about the ILP, I was like, this is insane. This is insane. Yeah, Kyle Crummett just said Swift gets to stay in business and Ripple gets Swift's clientele. It's a win-win. It's a win-win for a minute. It's a win-win for a period of time where this threshold's being crossed over until RippleNet probably gains all the partners to just move on without Swift. The ILP is its own project. The ILP, great question, Clara B. The Interledger protocol is part of its own separate project put together by some of the biggest consortiums in blockchain in the space to put together a standard protocol of exchange for these tokens. And so it's exactly, Jack Levy, it's a consortium it's a think tank. It's a group working together for a group benefit. And that's why anybody that wants to be part of the consortium can and will be able to transact on it. The ILP is built into the W3C, as Roger K is saying, the new baseline protocol for the internet standard that we're pushing forward. Kind of along the same idea lines as like what was discussed the other day with Linux developers, talking about their open source, pulling some of their code. People want to work together to build some of these open source developments. ILP is one of the best things that's been built in the last decade, 2 decades. XRP and Bitcoin together are separately don't hold as much potential without the ILP. Honestly, I think I saw somewhere that David Schwartz is obviously consulted often about projects like that. I don't know if he's actually in discussions with ILP or not. I would say yes, but yeah, I think him and Stefan Thomas were really big parts of it. Obviously, building it out and setting it up. Now I think that they're just kind of they're consultants for if anything else needs to be done, because really they built the code. I heard David Schwartz say he wrote the code. Most of the code he wrote for the XRP ledger, he wrote out, but he wanted to also teach people how to be able to use the code, break apart the code, edit the code that he put in. So looking at, I think, some of the main C++ developers that they have are probably doing more of the heavy lifting these days, and he's probably more of a consultant for ideas and concepts. Crypto Dave needs a blue wrench. All right, let's give Crypto Dave a wrench. Where's he at? Check out the Interledger website, invented at Ripple, developed by Interledger W3 community group. So here's the Interledger website. It's just interledger.org, setting a protocol for correcting blockchains. If you go down to the bottom, you can see the very bottom, it says invented by Ripple. And in reality, it really was, I think, one of their brainchilds, one of their ideas. The idea really was that they realized Stefan Thomas broke this apart in one of the Codius interviews, and we have a Codius video that talks about this. But most of the references, the reason they built the ILP is because they realized blockchains are these big siloed systems. So thinking about each blockchain is its own ecosystem, like a tower in the skyline. You know, each one is its own standing tower, its own silo. And the problem is that we couldn't get these silos to interact with each other. We couldn't get the silos to communicate with each other and to be able to easily exchange information and also keep the integrity of the information together. So for a while, there was no solution for this. And then referencing again this Codius video we have up, Stefan Thomas did this whole breakdown. He said that they fixed this problem before, right? They fixed this problem before in the past. It was called the internet. They had the issue of there was no standard protocol for the internet until they built the HTTP and IP protocols. Now, that they had solved that problem before in the past, so they knew how to solve it again in the present. They just wanted to do it efficiently and well. And that's what I think has been taking so long. People are talking about, you know, securities, the tokenization of securities, the tokenization of digital global assets around the world. And what's happening is building this global payment corridor with these interoperable protocols at the base. Because at the end of the day, the beauty of these cryptocurrencies is that you can sure buy out of your nation state fiats, but you shouldn't be forced or strong-armed into a specific siloed blockchain. You should be able to pick and choose whatever you want. That's where the interoperability of these systems come through. So it's exciting to look at. It's been going on for a while, 6 or 7 months of kind of a drop or dip. People are still kind of unsure, I think, about what the public agenda of crypto is. But you can see corporations and companies around the world building out these digital asset platforms, you know, building out these custodial arms and service arms for blockchains. This is one of the biggest things. ILP is one of the biggest things, looking at how they can all work together. Because if they can't communicate together, if they can't work together, if there's not a protocol for them to be used interoperably, then there's no solution. There's nothing works. Nothing works. So big questions, good questions, really big, really great questions from the group. Thank you so much, guys. Life-changing. It's true. You know what? Vitiver's right. If you look at the internet, tracing it all back, it did all start with the military's Ethernet was the first internet, the first intranet, in fact. Very, very true, Vetiver. Very true. It actually, I think, goes all the way back to, is it CERN? Does it go back to CERN, I think? So if you guys want to do some really cool looking at what's happening, history of the internet and developments of technology, CERN and the internet is a really interesting foundation for where we are now. If XRP goes above $30, that's life-changing, no doubt. Yeah, Joel Katz is on salary, says Crypto Dave. I think he is. He was not part of the original buyout crew. Yeah, money's not what Katz is about. You know, I bet David Schwartz is so much more excited about having a conversation about consensus and governance and the revolution of blockchain, I bet he's more excited to have a conversation than he is to make a paycheck. I bet you anything. He seems like a real thinker. That guy. Yeah, all the computers were connected. That's right. CERN had basically all the computers connected for them to send information. The internet was started in Stanford. Was it Stanford? Yeah, CERN. That's an interesting comment. CERN is definitely weird. It's an interesting project they have over there at CERN. Yeah, he's rich. David Schwartz is rich with spirit. David Schwartz is rich in character. He's got all those character building moments. David Schwartz is like Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. All the times his dad like put his jacket on him and pushed him out into the cold snow and said, "Go build character." That was David. He was like, I just want to hang out with Hobbes and talk about decentralized governance. I'm in Legend asked if I've ever heard of Fermi Labs, Illinois. No, what's in Fermi Labs? Tell me more. Converting your cast to other languages for more audience. You cool with me converting your cast into other languages for a broader audience? Yeah, tell me more. How does that work? What happens if I say yes? How does that work? Do you put like subcaptions up? Because I think some people put up the captions, like subcaptions or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's like a program. I think some YouTubers have people around the world that are so excited to caption their stuff that they do the captions for them. Is that what you're talking about? You want to caption my videos in different languages? Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? That's right. Moonwalkers. Hey, yo, Zerpinator. Zerpinator's out there. You're making a prediction for a trillion XRP. Oh, wait. When the market hits a trillion, XRP will be worth $15. Wesley Peters, that sounds great, man. XRP $15 with $1 trillion crypto market cap. I can say that sounds exciting. D Sager, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Tell me more. Cryptoscape, you want to give me credit like you're going to download it and put it on another channel? Tell me more what you're talking about. Finally, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I've been waiting all stream for this. Thank you, Tide Bleach. Satoshi Nakamoto is Jackie Chan. I knew it all along. Yeah, DS has got his own style. DS is not trying to cut his hair to look cool. DS does not care at all about how cool he looks. They will have most of it between BTC and XRP. Most of the money probably flowing into the crypto market going between XRP and BTC. I agree with that. Even Brad says that he's long on Bitcoin. It's hard to say exactly what we can expect from Bitcoin in the next 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. XRP is still my number one bet. Looking at XRP today, inside of the... Looking at inside Binance's display, looking at some of the drops that happened today, some of the runs and some of the drops. Oh, where were we? I think we were just at 52 and 53 most of the morning, and then right when I got up this morning, it took a run up to like 57, and we've come down since then back to about 52, seeing some good momentum inside the coin. I think we're up by volume as well, seeing a 2.1 billion volume hitting XRP, maintaining its position above Ethereum. I just dropped that edit this morning about XRP gaining that number 2 spot above Ethereum, and then it lost it inside about 10 minutes, making jokes in that video about how much money did Vitalik buy into Ethereum to get in his spot, to get his spot back up. Yeah, it went past Ethereum, and then Vitalik bought his way back into number 2 multiple times now. Multiple times now he's done that. I'm just guessing. It's up by, I don't know. How much is it up? It's up about $1 billion. It's about out of 1.4 billion. It's up 1.4 billion. So that's pretty crazy. Thinking about, obviously, the entire crypto market is really on the fence, really excited about this upcoming swell announcement. We had not only some of the volume and activity in XRP get some people excited, but I think we've also seen just a lot of people joining XRP, joining the ranks. I know we had some Bitcoiners switch over to XRP recently. We've had some people who maybe aren't new to crypto change camps as far as their focus for what they believe is going to be the best moving forward from here. And if you look at the coins down the list, XRP and Bitcoin Cash and Cardano are the only things, and EOS maybe, are the only things seeing some really good above 5% returns. XRP and Bitcoin Cash predominantly taking the majority of this run. Yo, what's up? What is up, XRP Hannah? Thank you so much. End of year, $22, says Hannah. XRP Hannah, woo! What's up, XRP Hannah? Thank you so much for the donation. End of year, $22. That'd be pretty baller. If it went end of year $22, I cannot say how much I would regret not buying more right now. Who thinks it's going to go down before swell? Who thinks it's going to go down after swell? Who thinks it's going to go up from here and this is the bottom? We're never going to see anything below 40 again. What do you guys think? Nice, very nice. Average purchase of 38 cents. Very cool. An ongoing average of 38 cents. That's very nice. I love how most of the volume is from Japan and Korean won pairs. Oh, you're right. That is good. That is exactly what we want. Up until swell, then an October drop, and then kaboom, moon. So up until swell, and then after swell it drops down. Is that what you're saying? Or are you going to say it's swelling until swell, then boom? Tell me what you know. Tell me more. It's only going to go down after swell if there's no X Rapid. I agree. It's only going to go down if there's no X Rapid. If X Rapid goes live, this is probably the bottom. That's the big bet, I think. That is the big bet. Everyone's kind of focused on the potential of this being the last bottom, but that also makes me think. That we might find new resistance levels, even if we do see a drop. Like even if X Rapid doesn't, even if X Rapid doesn't go live, and we see a drop, I think that we have new resistance levels. I don't know if we're going to go that low. I don't think we're going to see those low numbers again. We might not see 25 or 27 anymore. It might be 30s. It might be 40s now. We might have a new level of resistance now that I think more people are coming into it. More people are interested. So that's pretty much where we are. Hey, thank you so much. Cosmic LLC, thank you. Thank you so much. Anybody that wants to participate in the XRP Rap, if you want to do your own rap video and use my song, you can use the song, put it up. I'll do a mashup of all the people that do rap videos. Or if yours is really good by itself, I'll put your video on my channel. And also, I'm going to do my own, but I'm trying to get some friends of mine to help me and make it real nice. that's pretty much one of the bigger projects right now, is me trying to film a rap video, because I don't know if I can consider myself a rapper, even though I now have a rap on iTunes. I'm kind of excited I can even just say I have a song on iTunes. Thank you guys so much for requesting that of me. I only made a rap because we were joking about it, and we were like, yeah, XRP needs a rap, and someone was like, yeah, someone should do it, and I think jokingly I was like, I'll do it, it's fine. And then after I said I'll do it, I was like, oh, I started trying to actually make a rap, and I was like, oh, this is going to be rough. Yeah, smash that like button. Smash that like button. I started over so many times. I deleted at least 40 raps. I deleted at least 40. of them. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like it. I also think it should be on Spotify tomorrow, so I think it should be free to listen to. You can listen to it on YouTube for free. If you have Apple Music, I think you can listen to it for free as well. So possibly convergence. We have Ripple website looking at the XRP product being pulled into one RippleNet now. It's RippleNet. So convergence, possibly something we can be focused on. Swift corridors and Swift XRP pairings, debatable what's happening with that. Ripple overtook Ethereum. We have an edit just about that went up today in the channel. The fork-free, energy-efficient Red Belly blockchain hits 30,000 transactions per second. So there's a new blockchain named Red Belly. It's University of Sydney and CSIRO Data 61's official press release of a blockchain that they say scales to 30,000 transactions per second. Thinking about the 589 Cobalt number with XRP hitting 50,000 transactions per second. I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm just going to turn my attention to my XRP Rap and make that XRP Rap video so good that it can't be ignored, and then we're going to take over the crypto space. XRP Hannah really liked the rap. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. The SEC really liked my rap as well. That's cool. Very cool. I appreciate the SEC support. We have the, crypto. I'm going to say XRP. They're calling it Ripple. We have the crypto coins that we've been shouting out. XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano. Those are the ones that are doing well right now. So we got to be excited about that. If we've been paying attention, it looks pretty good moving forward for those. Also in the news today, last little look at something. Europe unveils special purpose vehicle to bypass SWIFT and jeopardize the dollar reserve status. This is one of the bigger things that I think affects the U.S. economy, especially looking at the U.S. soft power, the U.S. dollar soft power, looking at when we say XRP becomes a standard, when we say XRP becomes a new global currency, we're really saying XRP becomes a standard of the times, a standard of protocols and exchanges on the ILP. So what we're saying here is another stunning vote of no confidence in the U.S. monopoly over global payment infrastructure. A month ago, Germany's Foreign Minister Heiko Maas called for the creation of a new payment system independent of the U.S. So they have to move. They've got to move sooner than later. They can't just hang out twiddling their thumbs. They need to flip the switch. If they haven't been flipping the switch, they need to get to it. That's weird. Hey, what's up, Crypto Dave? There you are. I'm gonna give you a wrench because another moderator on the channel said to. That's how you get in. You get voted in by a mod and me. So Crypto Dave, welcome to wrench status. No confirmation of your donation to Kung Fu Nerd. That's weird. I'm sorry if it didn't give you a confirmation of a donation. I think that there's the differences. One's a super chat that actually I set up super chat notifications. So super chat notifications go live to the channel. And I don't know if I've set up notifications for the donation yet. Thank you so much, Crypto Dave, for the donation. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I'll be sure to set up my notifications too, so we don't forget about saying thank you in the future. What is up? What is up, Joe? Joe asks, did I miss anything? You're right, Crypto Dave. It's because I love you. It's because I love you. Did you miss anything? The big news of the day, running through the news, we have another bull run in XRP. We have Ripple merged all three of its products into one product, RippleNet. So we're thinking about convergence might be live or around the corner, something along those lines. People are discussing Swift and RippleNet. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Coinbase is talking about listing different digital assets by their jurisdiction. People are saying this might have been catalyst for a bull run. I don't think it was. Here's more about the Coinbase adding cryptocurrencies more rapidly now if they do meet the standards of the jurisdiction they're in. Coinbase is really just trying to make money. They're just trying to figure out how they can make money and also not get in trouble. Samsung says that they're going to start building out chips to compete with Bitmain ASIC. Yeah, dude, you know what? That's true. Crypto Dave, you're right. Streamlabs needs to get XRP. You're right. I'll tweet about that later. So Samsung doing their whole chip adventure. They want to build out chips and work towards the for-profit mining. We know how that goes. We also were looking at Ripple overtakes Ethereum. We have a full edit about that on the channel. We also did we did not look at this yet, but it's in the news. Google and Goldman back Bitcoin startup for small businesses. Looking at this, Marwan Forze has come a long way since his days at Western Union, led by banking giant Goldman Sachs and with GV, formerly Google Ventures. They are going to participate in building an investment for enterprise payment startups. They're on a Series B. Okay, here we go. The acknowledgement of the size of the opportunity at this time with the market. They're on a Series B of raising about another $69 million for activity in the blockchain space. We also looked at this 30,000 transaction per second red belly blockchain. Not really worried, obviously, with Cobalt coming. And we looked at the ILP for a second. We were talking about the Interledger protocol. We went to the Interledger site and we were looking at the ILP, what that means moving forward. Very nice. Crypto Dave, I'll go retweet that for sure. I'll go support that movement. We need to get them supporting XRP. Yeah, Modern Investor just said that this morning. That was one of the things we covered on early in the stream. Modern Investor was saying, you know what? Coinbase might be out. I could see Coinbase being acquired by Facebook as the custodial or like a digital asset marketplace for Facebook, and that would kind of alleviate their issues of being able to take part in the marketplace. Once you see Backed and some of the other big boys move in, people are saying Coinbase might be out. Crypto popularity contest for exchanges. Backed probably going to win out over Coinbase. Des la verdad necesita ser excluido globalmente? No necesita. No necesito. I don't know what that means. Actually, I know what that means. I know what it means. You're right. I think it is necessary. It's necessary indeed. What else can you say? You know, it can't survive without it. You can't survive without the XRP and the ILP together at last. Together at last. Yeah, that's why Coinbase is jumping on all those now. Coinbase is a mess. Coinbase is a mess. I told some people the other day, just wait for backed. I was like, yeah, just wait for backed. It's gonna be fine. I can't wait till they tokenize securities and they tokenize stocks. You know what that means, right? It means that you will literally be able to start trading like $1, $2, $10 of some of these stocks and digital assets and tokenized securities. Nightfox is right. Nightfox is right. The most up-to-date usually wins. Whoever's the most up-to-date and relevant and providing an adequate or beneficial service to their customers, those are the ones that do well. Those are the ones that do really well. Yeah, Coinbase is not for over-the-counter customers. It's not. Well, they're not trying to be. They're not trying to be. That's the problem, I guess. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Pace. Smash that like button. Smash it up. Just smash the like button. Been up and growing for a minute. We're about to break 11K. About to break 11K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fam. It means a lot. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, exactly. You'll be able to pay for stuff with your Apple stock. It's true. Yo, Tom Daly. That's a good question, Tom Daly. Kung Fu, do you have any advice on how to go about withdrawing funds if it pops hard, like the most reasonable way? I see that as being the only issue from here. Looks confusing. I think that will be easier moving forward. I think exchanges are looking at how to make it easier to pair to fiat and how to make that more accessible for people. I don't know exactly where you are, but it's never too late to go have a face-to-face conversation with your bank. It's never too late to have a face-to-face conversation with, your financial service provider and be like, I want to cash out this amount of fiat from this exchange into my bank account. What are the limits? You can go have a meeting with them. Go talk to your bank. Have a face talk with them. Sit down and tell them, what you want. Have a discussion. Look at who will work to provide the service that you want. Looking at who's gonna basically have your services in their best interest. There's a lot of possibilities for that. I think individuals are in different places too, different nations, different countries, different states, different tax laws, different tax brackets. Even maybe consulting a professional, consulting a lawyer or a professional financial advisor about what will be the best option moving forward, looking at your local tax laws, looking at your local financial exchange clarity or possibility, because what layer or what tier service do you have in your exchange? How much will they let you cash out? It's up to each individual. It changes up to each individual. Uphold is definitely one of the popular ones right now. Uphold is growing in popularity. I know I see people talk about Abra a lot, but Uphold is very popular. Uphold is really easy to use. It's got these super cool card system you can use. I like Uphold. Uphold's not in New York, I hear. Yep, Felix right there. Uphold's not in New York. Someone else says they don't like Uphold. There's a lot of options. So finding one you like, testing it out first, maybe having a discussion with your bank to see who you cashing it out to. JD asks, do you sell merch? I don't really have any merch. I have a link to a shirt that is like XRP is greater than Bitcoin is the only shirt I have for crypto. I have another shirt that's my merch for Kung Fu Nerd that's like handstand and chill. I have a handstand and chill shirt. That's about it. I need to make more merch probably since I have my wrap going. I should probably get like a chain or something. I don't know. I don't have very much merch right now. That's something I need to work on. Instead, I'm always busy, making rap songs and videos, etc. So yeah, great questions, good stuff to look at. Great questions today about the ILP. Great questions about why does XRP going to be used? Why is XRP functioning with Swift, without Swift? How do they work together? How do they work apart? A lot of really good stuff. Really happy to be here. Really happy to get squeezed into this time slot. Shout out to everyone who showed up. Shout out to everyone who's been supporting and retweeting all the rap tweets and all the XRP Rap fam. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for bumping my jams around town, rocking them out. That sub drop, man, that bass hits. I could listen to that XRP Rap in my car, and that bass, it hits. I tell you what. Yes, I tell you what. Thanks CK as well. CKJ, thanks for thanks for going off and saying come over to my channel. I appreciate it. I was a little bit like, why are you live in my time? What's happening? And then I was like, oh no, it's cool. He's cool. It's fine. So hey, thanks everybody. Thanks fam. I appreciate it. We'll get back at you guys tomorrow at the same time. We'll be live. We'll chat it out. We'll see what's happening. How many more days till swell? We're at 5 or 4 or 5 countdown. Good stuff. Thanks guys. No, I appreciate it. I was really excited just to get the wrap out. Honestly, just to get the wrap out, I feel like was big for me. I came through and dropped that thing. And I did it. Jack Levy's like, RMR. You're right. I need to do an RMR. Also, Far Cry 5. I know I need to pick a winner. I'm a little behind on that one. Thank you, Clara B, for listening to the rap enough until you liked it. I listened to the rap several times until the hook got me, but now it's got me. The hook was the hardest part. Honestly. Coming up with a good hook, oh man, I was like, that's not good enough. I wanted the hook to have XRP, but XRP doesn't really XRP doesn't just like rhyme with the most stuff. It's not also the easiest. It's not the easiest to make a hook. I tried my best. Do a Doors song. Okay, we'll do more songs. We'll do more parodies. If you guys haven't realized it or not, that's a parody song. If you guys know what song I parodied, then you will probably have a pretty good idea of what the music video will look like. I'm trying to parody a song that came out in popular media that the song that I parodied, I did not like. I was a little bit like, wow, that's really derogatory towards women. I'm very disapproving of this song. So I parodied their song. I'm going to parody their music video too, but it's all about XRP, baby. XRP. Thank you so much for the support, fam. I'm glad you guys liked the rap. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, should I? I don't know. I was like, whatever. It's already on iTunes. Might as well drop it to the fam. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Cheers. I appreciate it. Good questions today. Good chats. I appreciate all your support. Don't forget to click subscribe, click that like button, and go and retweet my 25 XRP giveaway. All you have to do is follow me on Twitter, retweet that tweet, and subscribe to my YouTube, and you are entered to win 25 XRP. I think that is going on till tomorrow, so you can win that one until tomorrow. Oh, yes. It was great. It was golden. I appreciate you all. I know it's already over. Over. I know. It happened so fast. It happened so fast. Cheers. Farewell. Oh, last thing. If you guys are on Reddit, in my Reddit and in the XRP Reddit, Fubar posted the XRP Rap. Let's go blow it up. Let's go upvote my XRP Rap in the XRP subreddit to get more people to share it, more people to know all about how cool XRP is. Farewell, XRP, that new gold. Be safe. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Drink lots of water. Farewell. I know it's already over. Have a great day until I see you next time.